What's up my peeps? In today's video I'm going to be demoing the items I received in my January Boxycharm. So the theme was rock and roll. As you can see, I am sporting my favorite band t-shirt. Mana is a Mexican rock and roll band that I grew up with and I dearly love. I got to see them perform, I think it was about 2 years ago, and it was amazing. But anyways, on with the products. First I'm going to be going in with the It Cosmetics brow pencil. So to be completely honest with you guys, I do not like this eyebrow pencil. It is so stiff. It is so hard to get any pigment out of it, and I had to go in multiple times, push in really hard just to get a line down. I felt like I was ripping out my eyebrows like in the process of trying to just put some color down. I don't recommend this product. It was just too tough. Usually you do want your eyebrow pencil to be a little bit stiff, but there has to be a balance between stiff and creamy. This one was just completely stiff and it just was not working. Yeah, I don't know. So I usually don't do my eyebrows and eye makeup first, but last week I played with the palette a little bit and it did have a lot of fallout, so I didn't want it to be a disaster again, so I decided to go ahead and do it first so it can be easier to clean up. So after I was finally able to fill in my eyebrows, I took some concealer on a flat brush and tried to clean up the edges. The good thing about this pencil is that it's easy to cover up any mistakes with concealer, so I guess that's a plus. Another thing I did not like about the concealer was the shade. I felt like it was a little too red for me, but I don't know if that's just how my skin was coming off because I was pressing so hard. This is the only shade they carry and it's called Universal, which, I mean, come on, nobody, there is no universal shade. Everybody's different. So I didn't like that about the product either. So it was just a dud. Taking whatever's left on that concealer brush, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids. This is a good technique to use if you don't have eyeshadow primer. Concealer works just as well. So after I lay that down, I take some translucent powder and set that concealer. You always want to set your concealer or your eyeshadow primer just so the shadows won't stick on too heavily. Now I'm going to go in with the Glam Metalz eyeshadow palette by Crown. Like I said in my unboxing video, this is a tough palette to work with just because it doesn't have any transition shades or much of anything really. It just has shimmery shades and like one black shade. So I decided to go with a light smoky eye. So I'm going to take the darkest purple and lay that down with a flat brush. I'm trying really hard just to concentrate the color at the lower lid of my eye. Once I have that color laid down, I'm going to take a tiny detail brush and with a little bit of product and just blend the color up to my crease. Go very gentle, you don't want this color to blow up everywhere. Using a fluffy, clean brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend that all the way up to right above my crease. I just want to do like a gradient effect from smoky to light. So although these shadows are very pigmented, they are kind of chunky as well. So I'm taking very little on my finger and just patting that on. I am going to be building it up slowly, but like I said, I don't want them to be chunky. So I'm just taking little by little and just pressing that on. Although you get the most payoff using your finger, I don't really like to use it just because I can't have like precision and accuracy. I prefer using a brush, to be honest. But for this smoky, grungy look, I mean, I don't mind just popping that on with my finger. It doesn't have to be exact, you know, just kind of some color on there. So I'm taking a brush and wetting it a little bit just to intensify and follow the color right on top. To brighten and open my eye a little bit, I'm going to take this silver shade and pop it in my tear duct. I'm also going to be blending it up into the eye just so it can have a good smooth transition. I did take a little bit of the color and put it on my brow bone. I thought it was just going to give me a good glittery shine, but it actually deposited a lot of the pigment on there and it looked a bit gray, so I just tapped it out with my finger just so I can have the glitter and not so much of the gray color. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. I usually like to do both eyes at the same time. But because I was having trouble with this palette before, I wanted to make sure it came out good before I went in with both eyes. So this is basically just doing the same thing on the other eye. Using some micellar water and a cloth, I'm going to go ahead and clean off any of the fallout that I got. So next I'm going to go in with the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. This primer works really good. I actually really enjoy it. I think it gives me a bit of a glow, but it also fills in my pores. And it feels really nice on the skin. It doesn't feel too sticky. It doesn't feel too heavy. So I really enjoy it. So I did go ahead and do my foundation and contour off camera. Now I'm going to go in with the Pur Bronze and Brighten. So to my surprise, this item is actually very good. Like I told you guys before, I tried these out and I really do enjoy it. The only thing is that they are very pigmented, so you want to go in with a light hand. I love how I'm telling you guys to go in with a light hand, but in the video you can see that I'm packing this color on. Just do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, I mean, it works really good. Just, you know, pick a little bit of the color up, dust it off, and apply it very gently, and then keep doing that until you get your desired payout. I like to be very bronze, so I like to go in with a couple layers, but just barely touch your skin with the brush. It will be beautiful, trust me. With the blush as well, you want to go in with a very light hand. It is very pigmented and very vibrant, so you just want to be careful and build up that color slowly. Overall, this blush is very pretty. I really do like it. The only thing, I don't think I would use it with this bronzer, because this bronzer does have a bit of a sheen and glow to it, and so does the blush, so it's a little bit too much. But if I were to use a matte bronzer, then this would definitely be so pretty right on top of that. Next, I'm gonna go in with the highlight. Again, the highlight is very pretty, very pigmented. The only thing is that it might be a little bit too light for me. It kind of looks a bit gray on me. On a lighter tone, I feel like it would look perfect. But for me, it's just a little bit too light. I think I would use it as a topper. So first I would put down a more gold highlight, and then I would just put this on the very, very high points to give it that extra shine. To finish off the look, I'm going to go in with the Girlactik Matte Lip Paint. As I said in my unboxing video, this color is so beautiful and it's very opaque. I was actually very surprised of how easily this lip paint went on and how smoothly it covered everything. It does dry down to a matte, but into a comfortable matte. It wasn't too drying. I'm telling you, I was so impressed that I want to order more colors. This is like, you know, like a new discovery. So this is what I really like about Boxycharm. It makes you go out and check out different brands. So, you know, that's a plus. For the rest of the products, I didn't like the brow pencil, and the eyeshadow palette wasn't the best. Like, it wasn't like a must-have. But overall, I did enjoy this look, and it helped me explore new brands and products. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!